Hello, everyone. This is the weekly review for AP World History from December 7th to December 11th. Our four-class focus that we wrapped up this week was capable problem solving. We reviewed responses to earlier exit tickets and then filled out an exit ticket for capable problem solving. In particular, students reflected on their problem solving when working on a math exercise in groups in order to solve the problem of determining which countries succeeded or failed at successfully getting slaves across the Atlantic during the Atlantic slave trade. Then we switched up our four-class focus to empathy. That's what we spent the remainder of the week focusing on. And we talked about empathy being accepting of others' opinions and being mindful of the learning needs of those around you. Academically, we focused on changing social hierarchies within the 300-year window of 1450 to 1750. We talked about the acceptance or rejection of minority populations within states that ended up taking over territories. Illustrative examples included the Ottoman Timars, the Russian boyars, and the European nobility. And we also talked about women's changing status within empires, particularly within the Ottoman Empire. In addition, we talked about challenges to state power. The states ended up taking over various regions, and then certain groups that were being subjected to those states rose up in resistance to them. Illustrative examples included the Pueblo revolts against the Spanish, the Maratha conflict in the Mughal Empire, Anna Zinga's resistance to the Portuguese in Africa, Metacom's war in New England against British authorities, and we also talked about slave resistance, which included Maroon resistance in the Caribbean and the North American slave resistance against mostly the English in the New World. In addition, we continued our Unit 4 test prep. We reviewed test questions through writing prompts. Question 21 focused on the Spanish requerimiento, basically their announcement that now that you are now subjects to the king, you can behave yourselves and enjoy that, but if you don't, you will suffer the consequences and it will be your fault. And then question 22 talked about the East India Company warehouses and how they economically and socially impacted the subcontinent, particularly among those who were functioning in cottage industries, weavers in particular. All of a sudden, we're now functioning through the warehouses themselves and through the companies, as opposed to functioning independently and weaving their material independently. They now had to follow rules that were dictated by those trading companies. What's coming up next? The Unit 4 exam will be next Monday and Tuesday. We will begin Unit 5 on revolutions, and you have two assignments that are already in place in Google Classroom for Unit 5, the Enlightenment Outline and the Spread of Industrialization. And we'll continue to work on empathy as our four-class focus. That's it for now. Take care.